The city of the northwest region of Cameroon is in panic and shock after a gruesome murder of a young man whose identity is yet to be disclosed due to the circumstances in which he was murdered. This occurred in Ainsi industrial area, and this is part of the casualties related to the ongoing armed conflict in BAMENDA. This is not the first time that such a horrendous incident is reported and recorded in BAMENDA and in some key localities, especially around Commercial Avenue and around the regional hospital, Bambili, just to name these localities. What actually happened? On the night of 3rd of June, entering into the 4th of June 2026, a man was found dead in his car. He was chained. He was in chain. His hands were chained, not handcuffed, but chained in his car, and he was burnt with a car. Early morning, it was discovered that this car had been attacked and the man has been attacked. Now the question, was this man attacked by the armed separatist fighters, or was this man attacked by bandits, or was this man attacked by maybe the military? A lot of questions, but as it stands right now, the military intervention squad came in and tried to get the remains of this man. And as what you are seeing right now is the military intervention unit, the army rescue unit that came on the scene and did an investigation, which means that as of the moment it's not the military. And now this leads to the question, could it be bandits or could it be the armed separatist fighters? Could it be that this man defied a particular law, or could it be that it's cause settling? Since the crisis erupted in the northwest and the southwest region, known as the West Cameroon, or to some people the former Southern Cameroon, or to the separatist fighters the Amazonian Republic, according to, depending on which side of the aisle you stand, some people say northwest and southwest region, there have been series of deaths which are linked to the armed conflict. A lot of people are using this crisis, or have been using the crisis for score settling, families against families, and when this occurred, they will either want to put the blame on the armed fighters or the military or bandits. Many people have been killed as a result of this issue. As of now, it is not clear what actually happened. Previous night, bodies of some people were found in BAMENDA and visibly with bullet wounds. As of who did the act, it is not clear. But ever since the Pope left BAMENDA, or the northwest region, violence has not stopped. In fact, the gruesomeness of some of the issues or the murder cases, it has intensified. We have moved from bad to worse. The safety of the people of BAMENDA is not guaranteed. Never a day go by without an individual being killed in the northwest region of Cameroon. Not in BAMENDA, to be more precise. Not to talk of the other divisions and the other villages in the northwest region. A similar thing in the southwest region. This crisis has brought in score settling, where some people either, when they hate you, or you are owing them, or they are owing you, in a bid not to pay or not to get you to collect your money, they will either go and report you to the military that you are supporting armed separatist activities, and you will be immediately arrested before investigation. And sometimes investigations are done and the people are released, and sometimes they meet some of scrupulous military officers who just take you, put you into detention and start asking for money. Before you know it, your family has paid huge amount of money, and the money is not going to government coffers because it is in the hands of some individuals who decide to sabotage the uniform they wear. On the other hand, some will report you to the armed separatist fighters. They will claim you are supporting the military, you are an informer of the military, you are a black leg. And when that is done, the separatists will come, get you kidnapped, interrogate you. Sometimes they don't even interrogate. If you are lucky, they will interrogate you. And even if you are interrogated, you will be asked to pay ransom to bail yourself. Or in some cases, they kill you. And in this situation, it's so complex. In the situation occurring in West Cameroon, northwest and southwest, Former Southern Cameroons depend on which side of the aisle you stand as far as the conflict is concerned. It is becoming very, very unpredictable as people tagging of people as black leg or as supporters of amber fighters. It is gradually becoming a new normal, and now it has resulted in an aspect where some people tend to unalive others under the guise of it is a conflict. Until the crisis is resolved, issues like this will not stop happening, because this man was not just burnt, he was chained. It means that he went through hell and he felt the pain. And the question we are asking is, how long will it take for Cameroon's parliament to address this issue? Never has the parliament of Cameroon had this in their put this in their standing order to discuss on the issues plaguing the northwest and southwest region like any other parliament will do. Unfortunately, the people of the northwest and the southwest region are the mercy of either the military or the armed fighters, as opportunists are now involved into this. I want you to watch this video.
This is some motorway they don't burn them and it be unrecognizable. Well, this motor they be born yesterday night, breaking this morning, and of course the army rescue team don't come recover the remains of the individual they born them for this motor. So go to ask some senior warrant officer wait they see now which time they call them and escape they feel recognize the person where they did inside this motor and person where get this motor. Commander Unasha.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I received phone call today by midday. See some motor there for industrial zone where person be burnt inside and then to last degree and then it be chained up inside and it there for the motor. So don't arrive. We need to get nobody if you give you any information because the neighbors are there around the try for call them whether they fit tell we say what happen. Only one lady don't tell we say now for 11 o'clock for night we they just see fire around there, around here and then no be fit come. So don't come now. We don't try to remove the remains, the bones from the car. We don't condition them. So the service for city council, hygienic service, you get to take another and go down for burial. So now the passes message over the air, say anyone you don't find a beloved one, where you don't see and where you get advances, make it do everything possible for get in contact with the army, with the police in my 4th district. May they give you further information. But for the moment, they never came out from mortuary. So the person will be responsible for the burial. For government bring up from Gomgam, they get to go bury him.
Okay, thank you. Escape this kind of incident don't ever happen for inside as this crisis start. Say the chain person, them born inside motor, or na go recover the remains.
More often, we don't always get other cases. People then die inside motor, but nobody this kind of one. We don't spread, don't die, but nobody they chain them. So when they die because of accident. I will never move any person inside motor born inside motor die. No. Just take people don't die inside motor, maybe accident or they travel. It happens that the person is sick, he die.
So, guys, now the situation that we hear inside this side for industrial zone, as unafisiam, now the motor this where they actually burn them, they say na avances. You see inside the motor, unafisi just some, iron them for chairs and glass them where they don't burn all, and the person it remains they be there for inside here. So as it stands, sometimes some family days on site, we don't know how we come out. Because we don't recognize the motor, but they say that advances, we don't know a village. But then, as we hear from Commander Taku Paul, say this, so if some family defines some person where they never see for days or between yesterday and today, may they go for Army Rescue Head Office for Mulang or my 4 police station